Hi, and welcome back to BlindTilt IT Support. We've got some great news today, guys. We've got a new sponsor, SwitchBot. We've done some videos on our own back by buying their products and trying them, and we liked them so much we reached out to SwitchBot and they were very gracious and said yes, they'd sponsor us and sent us a whole new kit for a new series. So we're going to be doing two series simultaneously, one series that's going to be sponsored and one series that isn't, and we'll try and make that clear in the descriptions of the video and when we record them. Well, today we're going to be looking at the new Switch Bot BlindTilt blind with solar panel. Now, this actually isn't out yet available to the public at all, so we've got the early release of it, which is absolutely great, and thank you very much for letting us do this. If you do want one, there are links down below to their Kickstarter program for it, and SwitchBot have done loads of Kickstarters in the past to get the funding for development and research and tooling, so very sensible, very reasonable, and obviously SwitchBot is now a well-known company, so you're not at risk doing a Kickstarter with them. It's a good way to get early release products and be first in the market. Brilliant. The tilt blind motor does come with a solar panel, so it's solar powered as well and can do light detection, so if it gets too bright you can have it tilt your blinds. Also, it can be run standalone by itself and controlled just by its own internals or your mobile phone, or if you want to link it to your smart assistants like Lady A, Baby G, Siri, then you need the hub as well. Also with the hub it does allow extra functionality, but you can just use it on its own, just like the rest of the SwitchBot products. Very brilliant ecosystem because it's separate but also immersive as well if you get the extras. You can adjust the angle in increments of about 2 degrees, so very fine control. It comes with a 2000 milliamp hour battery built into it. It's low noise at around 40 decibels whilst it's moving, so that's a reasonable amount of noise, so you're not going to be too disturbed by that at all. And it's a lithium-ion battery in there, and it's compatible with 99 wand controlled horizontal blinds. So let's see what's in the box. As always, when you are going to open up any packaging, do make sure you're careful of yourself and the contents. So first of all, we have the motor and battery pack. We get a USB Type-C cable to go with it. Set of instructions. We've got a wand measuring gauge, so you wrap that around your wand and you read off what size wand you have so you know what attachments to use. And then we have some wall anchors and screws. A host of different sizes. You've got your small, medium and large adapters, a gear case to attach to the unit, and some stickies. A stick-on mount to go onto your blind, and a solar panel with a sticky to attach it to the window, with a cable, again USB-C, to do the solar sensing and charging. A SIM ejector tool for resetting it. SwitchBot are very good with providing everything that you do need to mount it. It's very impressive what they do provide. If you have a look at the motor unit, we have our little case. You push up to unlock, and you can then open your case to put the gear chamber in there to, that's going to actually move the wand, but you'll need to use the adapters to make a tight connection. So we'll come to that bit when we go upstairs to connect it. You've got your USB port there, reset switch and power switch at the bottom. And then if you're going to be using the solar panel, you'll just connect that in there and twist it round. So first of all, what we're going to do is move upstairs, and then we'll start the setup there. using this, and hopefully our wand is going to be on this side, or 99%, so that should be fine. I'd also like to try and do it with our roller blind as well, because I have a feeling it might work, and if it does, I'm going to see if I can get another one and put it on the roller blind as well. But let's pop upstairs and start the install. You can get your measuring tape, hold it so that the large part of the T is facing you, put it around the wand, slide it through, and then you read not from this edge but from the inside edge, and as you can see we're not quite on the L, so we may be able to get away with no adapters, or you may need to use the large adapter. So first of all, we'll just get the carriage, stick it in. It doesn't actually fit, so we'll get the large adapter, and we'll now use this, pull the back of the sticky off, put it up there, and use the drop marker to tell us where to put the large one. We need to remove the stickies that are on the back and place it on around there. Get our cradle and then just squeeze it tight until we can put the catch back over like so. We can now remove that. Now this might come off on our one because this is only held on by stickies, so we may have to screw it on or cut this one short. Now hopefully it will hold on, but if not, they do provide us with the screws to screw it on, so thanks to SwitchBot for including the extras that may be needed. We can now take our solar panel and we need to insert it onto the windows. Before we stick this to the windows, we want to make sure we've given the inside of the windows a good clean so it gets a good adhesion. So we'll just quickly clean the inside and outside of our windows. So now we've given our windows a good clean inside and out, we can remove the sticky from the solar panel. So we can just pass that behind there easily. Get it all the way over the top one. And now I'll drop the blind so you can see what's happening through the slats, because obviously the slats are blocking it, but making it very nice and easy for me. And so now hopefully you can see through the slats that I'm just lining up with the edge of the window and sticking it right on the glass, nice and neatly, giving us this bit of flex ready to go into the unit at the top. So first of all, what we do is we get our motor unit and we will bring the slat over to the side so it's just out the way. And this goes, there's only one way to put it, it's all key designed. So you'd slide the USB in like so, and then the bottom part, just give it a slight twist and that will then lock it into place. We then get the motor unit and line up the gears in there, and we'll pull that too, and that automatically locks it in. And if our lead has come out from where we want it, just put it back into place. We can now get the mounter and line it up and pull any excess back. It's a sort of bendable wire, so it's going to sort of hold its memory about where it is. Feed the wire in, clip it into place. If we need to bring it down a bit, we can. And just keep feeding the wire through until you get it in the right place. I'm going to pull it down a bit. You can just keep feeding it through or unclip it, pull a bit more down, bend it again. And once you're happy with how that's going to be, you can peel the back sticky off and adhere it to your blind. Again, just tidy up that back cable. And you can still adjust it by hand and override what the motor does. So you're not restricted to only using the motor. They've given you the choice of both, which is a brilliant, brilliant idea. I've tried some other blind mechanisms in the past, and once you've connected a smart system to it, you could only use it with the motor, which has been really frustrating if the batteries died or if the Wi-Fi connection broke or something. But having a manual override is really an essential. SwitchBot, please do the ball chain version for roller blinds, as I'd love to have your version of the roller blinds from other companies, because I reckon you do a much, much better job. So next product perhaps, please. Okay, so we'll try and pop the phone screen up when we're doing the setup on the phone. We'd come to our SwitchBot app and we'll click Add. Automatically found it. Love how simple this is. Click Next. Now they want us to press the pairing switch, which is the little one at the bottom. We don't need the pin for that. You just press and hold. 2 seconds. 1, 2. And now you see the light starting to flash. You click Next. Okay, we can now give it a name. Just call it bedroom blind. Pick a room, master bedroom, confirm, and click Next. So simple. So there'll be a video for us to watch. But we will skip this. It doesn't like you going back. You have to just do it in one direction. So now we want to fully close in the downwards direction the blind. So all the way down. Next. Next, all the way open. And now back to the horizontal. Next. So that's now calibrated. So just make sure you don't reverse if you've gone a bit too far. Just obviously if you do reverse it because you have gone too far, you'll have to start the calibration process again. I get that they're trying to do a gear count on the motor. So obviously if you are reversing it, you're messing up the count. Start. Okay. We've found our hub. So we can go to Setup, Cloud Service. We will add it to the garage hub because that's probably the closer one. And then we can come back. That will now automatically ping it to all the assistants. And so we can now say fully closed down. Yep, that's done it. And we'll go fully close up. I'm very impressed with how much torque this motor's putting out, because our blinds, before we attached it, were quite stiff because they're brand new blinds that we put up just for this video. So one of the slats are just sticking a bit, maybe hitting against the handles of the windows, but working very well. I'll say fully open. And you've got a little mark showing how far it's gone down. I like that. And then you could just adjust it partially using the slider. That works really nice. So you've got some extra directions that you can put it to as well. You can customize those ones. A light sensitivity one. So that would be very nice to set up. So we will try that. So when light is lower than level 3, yeah, that can be fully open. I will save. And I'll add another one that when light is very bright. Now this would be a fun one because we've also got the SwitchBot curtains in front of it, again with the solar panels. So the blind will then block the solar panels from the curtains, which is actually a bit of a shame, but that's because we've doubled up on our automation. But we're loving this. Very good. Again, curtains, beautiful. Well done from SwitchBot for those. I'd want them fully closed up. And that's some simple automation. You can have it done during the time of day. You can have it do different percentages, adjusted to how you want. Just have a play with it. It's very easy to set up. If you don't like it, you can turn it off temporarily. If you think, oh, maybe I've got that a bit odd. But so easy and simple to set up, so intuitive. No, well done SwitchBot for this one. It's another great product from you guys. Again, you've got scheduling as well. You can have some delays put in. So when you set it to do something, it can wait a while. Well, let's say, here we go, in the morning, it's 8 AM. You want it to fully open, so automatically that will happen. And we'd want it to repeat throughout the week. Save. So that will always fully open our blinds in the morning for us to get up. Simple, straightforward, really easy. If you do want to get yourself one, there will be a link for their Kickstarter campaign down in the description below. Also, when they do come out on their main website, we'll add a link to their main website down below as well. Okay, with the automation of the blinds, you can see it on the screen about where it's set to. You can override it manually by twiddling the stick, and the counter up there will respond and the app will update. Okay, you can see that we've closed the blinds and it's set to 0, and now it's been synchronized with our Lady A. We can activate it and open the blinds. Alexa, open master bedroom blinds.
Okay.
And if you come out of the window and back into it again, we can see it did update the app as well. However, because this is still in development, they haven't got all voice commands working, and they will get that out soon enough. So you should be able to say, Alexa, close master bedroom blinds.
Okay.
So that bit is working, but they're going to make it so that you can do percentages as well. So Alexa, open master bedroom blinds. But we can see how the motor was spinning the control rod and adjusting our blinds, and it's as simple as that. Brilliant job. To manually charge the motor for both this and the curtain, if the not getting enough through the solar, take their provided cables, undo the little Velcro cable tidy, and it's a decent enough long USB-C lead. For this one, you'll have to just twist that to the unlock position and pull off and plug it back in. And when it's finished, you can just push it back down and twist it lock back in for the curtains. Unplug it from the back here. Plug in our power cable. And in both cases, obviously, plug that to a USB charging brick. Well, thanks very much for watching our video about the SwitchBot BlindTilt motor with solar panel. We really did enjoy making this video, and we're going to enjoy making the rest of these videos, I'm absolutely sure. Because SwitchBot was kind enough to sponsor this series of videos, and the only stipulation they gave us was to try and get one out before Black Friday. So we chose this one as this is the early release, which is on Kickstarter, which you can get in the description below, and all of these will be available on their videos. You could also use our links to get a 10% discount, and at the moment there is an extra discount going on with the details in the description below. When we were discussing the sponsorship deal with SwitchBot, we had to tell them that we had some hospital appointments coming up, and they were very, very understanding, and they said, put your family first and then do the videos when you get time. Even though they wanted it before Black Friday, they still said look after your family first. And that really made us feel good and happy about working with them. It goes to show sort of the ethics that are behind this company as well. SwitchBot, thank you so much, not only just for sponsoring us, but for your understanding of our personal situation as well. And I do hope we do your products justice and give you a good video that you're happy to use for your marketing as well, and we can have on YouTube, and look forward to working with you in the future. If you also like the video, please do give it a good thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe. Also click that bell notification button so you get notified when we next release our videos. You can also follow us on social media with all of our socials down the side. Well, that's it for now. We wish you all the very best of luck, and again, thanks very much to SwitchBot for your understanding and for your sponsorship. Absolutely great company with great products. Well, that's it for now. I hope to see you all again next time. As always, bye for now. Okay, I've had to re-record this bit because whilst during the setup we had an internet outage, so everything across quite a large portion of the UK and maybe other parts of the world completely died, and unfortunately I think one of the SwitchBot servers on one of the major servers around the internet, such as the Amazon servers, went off. So trying this again, so we come to here and we're now going to click the pairing button for 2 seconds. And we can see it flashing, so we'll click next. So rename it for us and click next. Works straight away this time, so even if it's Bluetooth, when you're trying to connect to the server to register devices, you will need the internet. So rather it's from your house Wi-Fi or mobile data, but if the Amazon servers go down and huge chunks of internet, such as Zoom, everything, just be patient, try it again.